I wanted to start by introducing you to Descript. It's a tool I use all the time for different purposes. I use it a little differently than most people, so I thought it might be worthy of doing a quick video. Here it is. It's really, you can do a lot. You can just bring audio in, generate a transcript, add images to it. You can film yourself doing a PowerPoint, create a little video of it so you can repurpose it. Maybe after a talk, you come home. I used to do that a lot after a conference when I used to use slides. I would just come home and record it while I was still fresh in my mind, and then you could put it out on social media or whatever you'd like to do. It's got a really good free tier as well. I don't know about it, but I know it's very accessible. I don't mess around with things that don't have different levels for different people. You can see here video editing, podcasting, captions, more things than I even use. I don't use a lot of the AI stuff, but I will use it to clean up some text. I'll use it to use some of the repetitive tasks, but never content creation. And it does generate some really good things like show notes. And if you do podcasting, I would not send those off as like done and ready. You really need to infuse the work you do with you. I'm just touching on some things here because I'm not going to cover everything in this quick video. It can edit for clarity, like if you don't know what you're saying in some area, it'll clean it up, it'll be more succinct. I kind of like the little natural tendencies that we have in our natural dialogue. I don't want it clean too much because, in this era of AI, there's going to be nothing but robotic, airbrushed faces just talking at you 24/7. Removing filler words, I say like a lot, just, and so. Some of it's conversational. I will leave some of them, but if it's a distraction, I'll have them remove it. You can do retakes. So right when you're recording, I don't know how to show you that. Like if I wanted to re-record this section, I could repeat it again and it'll find those areas and you can pull them out of your transcript. You could regenerate speech. I don't know if they still do this, but back in the day when I started, I had to read a book chapter and then that voice was my own that I put in to replace words that I stumbled over or if I used the wrong word. They have AI now, but I'm sure 70% sure you still have the option to use your own voice. You can do multicam. So if you're shooting a video and you want it to pick up both cameras, that's always really nice. It gives it a little higher end feeling to it. And there's many other things that you can do here. There's translations. I'm not going to go through all that. I just want you to know the full scope. Let's look at the pricing really fast. So $12 a month, you have free. For free, you're limited in the amount of transcripts you can do. I mean, I feel like $12, we can all squeeze that out. It's like the price of a coffee or something. I don't know which one I do. I think I'm a creator, and that's more than enough of what I need. I don't use any of the AI. But let's go look at my actual portal. So here's my workspace. It's a bit of a nightmare. I finally learned how to use folders. So a lot of this has things in it. It's nice to create folders. My caution to you is do it from day one so you're not stuck, revisiting videos that some of them I just took in a hurry because somebody asked. I teach a course over on Udemy and sometimes someone will say, hey, how do I create a template? And it's not something I really wanted for my course material, but it's no skin off my back. I'll do a quick recording and I'll stick it over there somewhere for them. And I don't really need to keep that as an asset. But this is where you have your workspace and your drive. And this is all up in the cloud. I use the cloud to keep my conference talks here, things that I'm working on right now. This is my Museum of Science draft that I'm using, which is going to be a 45-minute video with only sound effect audio.